What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market deep dive. I hope you're having a great day. We got a doozy for you. It's going to be a good one. Today's video, we're going to be checking out XCN. So XCN gang, hit that like button, subscribe for more. If you're interested in a free Discord with community posts, general ideas, and new ideas, it's free. We talk about crypto, precious metals, traditional stocks. Everyone is welcome. Bearish, bullish, neutral. It don't matter. If you're interested in a paid Patreon membership with in-depth tools to add to your toolkit with analysis, Friday breakdowns, a ton more. Everything is laid out. There's nothing hidden in there. As always, I do appreciate you stopping by. I do appreciate you supporting the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it, baby. So we've been tracking XCN here for a while, right? For a pretty long time. And this 466 level, realistically, this 466 and this 586, really 727, but we're going to say 586 because we really haven't been able to hold it, right? You break through, you lose it. You break through, you lose it. You break through, you lose it. All right, kind of just hanging out down through here, okay? You're still down below your monthly open. These wicks are, pain in the butt. If I'm being honest, they are pain in the butt, right? You do want to see some. You want to see some continuation. You want to see some validation. You want to see some successful back tests. XCN has failed on all three fronts. So, the way the channel works, the way the channel operates, if we're below a level, then we're targeting this level. So really, 466 is back on the table until the monthly open is taken. So it's kind of bearish right now, if I'm being honest. It's kind of bearish. You got 3 drives to the low, right? And so realistically, you could make one more low, right? Because you got one low. You got 2 lows. This actually didn't even take the low. Well, let me see. I'm talking about a close. We're talking about lower closes. I don't think so. So this did not take the low. Okay, so that means this liquidity right through here. This liquidity right here is still there. So I would expect actually this to be taken real quick. And then you go. All right, bunch of liquidity right there. Where's that at? That's at like, what, 454? 454, come down to 454, then go ahead and get out of here. I released a brand new, my market engine, okay? I released it. It's version like 60 something, right? Just working on this. I've been working on this for a really long time. It's available through my Patreon. It's a great asset for those that are interested in long-term trading, right? Not, long-term, like more than just a cycle, right? Something that you can do for the rest of your life, right? Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my ideas. These are my levels. This is my system, right? This is my system. Okay, and I go down and I break through everything on the lives. So if you're interested, join the Discord. It'll have everything on there. I also have a free Patreon description on everything. So there's, everything will be described, and I also have a cheat sheet / reference guide for this. So every single metric is covered. Okay, so if you might be a little lost. There's a lot of information in here. It's great. I think it's amazing. I've got some great feedback from it. So right now it does match up, right, with the zone is a sell. The trend score is 0 out of 10, 0 being bearish, 10 being super bullish. It's a 0, so it's bearish. RSI is below 50, pretty bearish. MACD is bearish. Okay, bull score is 0, right? Bear score is 10. This is out of 10, so it's a full bear score. And so yeah, so I'm thinking it's bearish. Okay, it's a bearish idea. And the value area low. So we have three areas with the value area low, value area high, and then your POC. Okay, so the POC is a magnet. The high and the low is the range, and this is all based on auction market theory. It's based off of volume profiles used by market makers, hedge funds, trillionaires, billionaires that use algos to trade. Okay, so it picks up on those. And right now, the value POS is an overall score, right? How much where is the value at right now? And this is oversold, right? Let's all agree that XCN is still really oversold. It's been selling off since January 2025. Okay, January 2025 has been selling off. It is oversold, and that doesn't mean that buying right now is the greatest option. It just right now it is oversold, but it does look like it wants to go lower. Right, everything is really pointing lower. Okay, when you go to the daily chart, even on the VMC, right, you had this red dot right through here. Okay, you're getting down, and this blue wave is down through here. So we know that is That typically happens with whatchamacallit, I'm brain farting. Just oversold conditions, right? Just oversold conditions, okay? And then, it's still, the sell side, it's still suggesting a sell. A lot of these are matching up to 0.006, okay, and 0.005. So that's a big range. 0.006, really can't get above it. Where does this reject at? So 0.006, somewhere through right here. Okay, this last rejection, right here. And then 0.005. It's like actually right below this low. All right. It doesn't mean you can't go below that value area low. It just means that that's kind of the range right now. And we can see that that is the range. You've come down, you've come up, you're coming back down. I mean, even just through here. I mean, it's just, that's kind of the mean, right? Right here is just, right now is the mean. That's why the POC is right through there. Just the mean. Okay. So really just, again, not really doing much, right? XCN just not really doing much. You do want to see more. You want to see more action. But at the same time, like this, I gotta redraw this. Right, with this idea, you did break out. I mean, you broke out, and then you just tanked. Right, false breakout. Okay, false breakout. Let me go ahead and change this one and this one. And now we're looking at. I mean, this is a pretty nice little choppy doppy in here. That's that last harsh rejection. Let's put that right through there like this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So a nice little short, sweet video. We're still in that same range, right? 466. If you're new to the channel, we've been talking about this for a very long time. No hindsight. We've talked about 466 for a very, very, very long time. That could be the next level. Just right down through here once again. Sweep all of this. Okay? And then start to work your way up. All right? Really until you close above 586 and hold 586. I'm not bullish. Not bullish. Just cautiously bullish, right? I think the price is oversold. I think it's undervalued. But overall, I think entering here is kind of risky, right? It's kind of risky. You're right in a zone. But again, these are just my levels. These are my ideas, right? I could definitely be wrong. This thing could go to this thing could go to the moon. Artemis #4, whatever, right? Moon mission. So it's in the middle, kind of sketchy. So overall, those are my thoughts on XCN. If you want to join a live, I go live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. A bunch of people are in there, bullish people, bearish people. We have some good conversations. We talk about macro. We talk about the state of the world economics, and from that, then we go and trickle down. Okay, it's not just, we don't just look at charts. We look at what is contributing to the charts. We don't ignore the news. We acknowledge the news and see what is actually, we try to cut through the news. So as always, I do thank you for your time. I do appreciate your support. As always, take it easy. Peace.